Hello, thanks for joining me today. My name is Chris and I help people raise their vibration. And so welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to what's going to be just a ongoing form of free content and videos and just different ways, solutions, help, support to help you raise your vibration, because to me, vibration is key. And if you don't know much about vibration or understand it or what that means, or that sounds like spiritual woo-woo, then just keep coming back and listen and just allow it to soak in and pick up on some of the things I'm sharing and see how it can impact and benefit your life. So I just want to take some time. I'm trying to time the rain here. It's been raining all morning and I'm just going to sneak in a little bit before it starts coming down again. So just walking around the local park. I thought I would do a walking video today and just try to do something different. And what showed up for me was, don't let your circumstances dictate how you feel. So I'm just gonna talk about that a little bit today. Don't let your circumstances, which means what's going on in your life right now or 10 hours before, 10 hours from now, just don't let your circumstances dictate how you feel, because generally we want to feel good. We want to feel happy and joy. And right now, with what's going on in the planet, locally, nationally, in your neighborhood, coronavirus is just bringing up a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, tremendous amount of concern and worry. And I totally get it and understand it. I've felt some of it too, and it doesn't feel good. I'll tell you, it does not feel good to feel fearful. It does not feel good to feel anxious. It does not feel good to worry, and it certainly doesn't feel good after watching a lot of the news and what's going on. And it's so hard because it penetrates your being. It affects your vibration. Come back to that word, vibration. You are energy. All things that you think and feel are vibration, frequency, energy. Okay? It's beautiful out right now. I've been at the park for 30 minutes trying to find time. There have been kids riding around on motorcycles, and then it's raining, and then there's joggers. And I realized my own circumstances were being affected, and I was being affected by my own circumstances. So look, I'm not fully enlightened. I just have a lot of tools because I've been working in this field for so long. And one day I will share some videos on my story so you get to understand why I feel like I'm valid enough to share videos to help you out and support you through this. Okay, so let's just come back to don't let your circumstances dictate how you feel. I was on a group call today with a number of past clients and people that I've come across who tuned in for this call, and it was for healing and support around all the fear, anxiety, and concern people are going through presently around the coronavirus, specifically for that. And what people were sharing and what I'm hearing is that they may have their own pre-existing condition, asthma, breathing issues, autoimmune, some type of health issue. So there's even more fear, because if they were to be exposed or get the coronavirus, then there's a lot of fear of what that could be. They could think they'll end up in the hospital, because that's what's happening even to healthy people. Okay, and then there's people that are just generally concerned because of the unknown and the panic that's going around the world right now. And every day the news is showing more statistics and more things, and hospitals don't have test kits and masks, and it's just like, it's very scary. Like, let's just be honest with ourselves. It's very scary. It's a very new time. So I was telling the people on the call today and supporting them, it's okay to feel scared. Like, it really is. It's okay to be worried. It's okay to feel fear. Their feelings are part of us, okay? And stay tuned, because I'm going to post a video. I don't want to do it while I'm walking, but I really want to help you with these feelings and support you with fear and anxiety or whatever feelings you have. It doesn't have to be coronavirus related, but we don't really know. We've never been really taught what to do with these feelings, and they overpower us. They overwhelm us. They burden us with feelings of fear and worry and anxiety. So if you are going through that right now, stay tuned. I'm going to keep posting support for that, okay? And for any of you, you can reach out to me on my website, because I'm going to be having live calls and energy healing for this to support you with this, help clear a lot of this energy that doesn't feel good. It's yucky, icky energy. that we call and label anxiety and fear. So I still haven't gotten to my topic. Let me try to speed through this. The circumstances right now are, whatever your circumstances are, I don't know them, but whatever they are, there's probably a certain level of fear and anxiety over the current conditions and the coronavirus and all this unknown that we don't have, and just worrying about loved ones, members of our family, friends, neighbors. And you know what? We can really get stuck in that fear, and I understand it. Believe me, I have felt it this past week. As schools are closing and just everyone's life is really being disrupted. So those are the current circumstances. And if I let them, they can dictate how I feel. And I can feel scared, worried, anxious, unhappy, affects my business. All these different things I can think about. My financial situation, what does that mean? So many things, right? So I thought, wait a minute. I don't want it to dictate how I feel. I want to feel good. Like, I totally want to feel good. So what did I do? I started thinking about things that have led to things that make me feel good. Like, I'm spending more time with my family because I'm working from home. I'm watching movies with my kids. We got puzzles planned. We're baking cookies together. We're playing video games together, right? Because they're just at home right now and they're playing video games. So one of the positives, I'm spending more time with my family. I'm closer. I'm talking to my mom almost every day. I haven't been doing that. I get so caught up in life, too busy to do that. I'm calling my mom. I'm talking to my brother all the time. I've actually been talking to a friend of mine that I haven't talked to in literally a couple years, okay? And that's one thing. So that's something that's shown up. I'm also realizing, because we don't know what's going on with the food supply, is I'm being more conscious about the food that I'm eating. I'm not wasting any food. Like, I'm eating every crumb. I don't know what it's like to grow up in the Depression and wartime, but I imagine they went through this on a daily basis. I can't even imagine what that's like, right? Well, we're going through something new too that we're not used to. So this morning, like, I normally put a certain amount of ingredients in my morning smoothie, and I cut back on the fruit that I put in there because I'm like, what if I need this to last? You know, it still tasted great. So these cool things are coming up from it is I don't want to waste. I'm being more conscious about taking care of me and the loved ones around me. Okay? So what if we can bring our attention somewhere else? Where our attention goes, energy flows. So our circumstances, we maybe can't change the circumstances financially, physically, emotionally, the fear that we're feeling, the anxiety that we're feeling right now. But what we can control is where we put our attention, where we put our energy, where we put our focus. Someone on the call today said, wow, this is an awesome tool, because she's like, I feel now I have control over this. I have control over my fear and my anxiety. Yeah, absolutely. We have control. So don't let our circumstances dictate how you feel. If you want to feel good, if you want to feel good, honestly, hit the subscribe button to my YouTube channel, because I'm just going to put all supportive, loving, high vibrational content out. I'll never know how it's going to show up each day, one day the next, but I'll tell you, it's going to be filled with pathways, doorways to feeling good and to feeling better. Because I want that for myself and I want that for you. And we need that on the planet right now. We need that. Okay, so let's take some control back. Let's not let our circumstances and our fears and our worries and our anxiety control us. And it's not a fight. Please don't fight with the fear. Like I said, I'm going to post a video, hopefully in the next day or two, to show you how to flow with that fear and let it move through you instead of resisting it. Because whatever you resist persists. Okay? It's true. It's the way energy works. Like attract like universe. We can't change that universal law. So however we are vibrating, however we are feeling, that's what we're attracting into our reality. Okay, so let's bring things into our reality that feel good. Like posting this video out in this beautiful rain. Instead of being in an office right now, I get to do this outside and feel the wind on my face and the rain. So as I focus on that, guess what? There's no attention or consciousness focused on the fear and the anxiety. See how cool this is? Do you see how powerful we are? Do you see what capabilities we have to shift our current feelings of how we feel and not base it on our circumstances? I offer this to you. Give it a try. I'm kind of like a scientist. I'm not a scientist by degree, but I test everything out. So go ahead, test this out, see if it works. And if it doesn't work, try it again. Maybe we're so caught up in mind and we didn't allow the energy to flow into something, a new attention. So try it out. Leave a comment. Email me. Ask me how this works. Okay, I'm here to support you. So be well, take care, and just the waves, think of the anxiety and all the things surrounding the coronavirus right now. Think of them as waves coming onto the beach. Sometimes the waves keep coming. So that wave of fear, that wave of anxiety, it's gonna keep smashing up against you and it doesn't feel good. You're like, get me off this beach. I keep getting clobbered by these waves, but you know what? At some point the swell has to die down and those waves lessen and it gets calmer and smoother. And that's why I keep doing these videos, is to help support you so that the waves don't keep crashing on you so hard, don't keep coming so often. And then you can feel good and then you can enjoy being at the beach. You don't have to leave the beach, which means you don't have to leave fear and anxiety. I'm gonna show you how you can still allow it to be there and still feel good. All right, with lots of love, high vibes, and gratitude today. Hit the subscribe button. I'd love to see you back here. I'm gonna keep doing this every day. Bye for now.